Hey Capricorn, welcome to Paula's Psyche. This is your March 2020 reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross this month. I've just been shuffling, meditating on your energy here. You just have a lot going on. A lot. I think you're under a lot of stress. For some of you, this is a general reading, so we all each have different stories, so I try to relay it as much as I can on a broad perspective, but you know how it goes. You know the drill. If you don't, welcome. First timers, like, subscribe. If you need a private reading, my info is below. I usually don't talk like this, so it's kind of cool. It's like, how about I just mention it this time? So we're just going to get right into it. So I'm trying to think if I want stuff to pop out this time. I've been kind of doing it, though, where I just kind of lay the cards out this time. So where you are right now, we have the Magician. So I can scoot that back some. What's crossing you? The Seven of Cups. Trying to figure out which way to go. You do have all the elements here, but I think you're trying to decide which way to go. What you need to focus on? The Fool. Just trying to start over again, which is never easy, I know. Your past, you have the Queen of Wands. She may have been in reverse, maybe not really knowing where to go, maybe not really taking the initiative, or you could have been dealing with somebody in this Queen of Wands energy. We'll get clarifiers on this stuff too. Your strength, Seven of Wands, defending yourself here, standing up for what you believe in. Your near future, we have the Ace of Cups. I wasn't really sure if it was in reverse or not with that one. We'll get clarifiers to find out what's going on with this Ace of Cups. You may just be right on the horizon here of getting this self-love. You may be really working on this self-love right now. Going after what makes you happy. Definitely have love coming in here. I feel like this is, for me, this is always a lot of self-love coming through for me. But, somebody that cares about you can also help you feel that way too. Suggested approach, Four of Swords. You may be resting, trying not to overdo things right now. What you need to know, you have a Page of Swords here. Different way to communicate. Watching what you say. Of course, this could be somebody watching you. This could be an air sign that you're dealing with. Maybe not the most mature. This could be a message. We had the Lover showing up here as your hopes and fears. Could be a romantic relationship here. A choice. Again, I see choices here. I've been seeing this a lot. In your outcome, Ten of Wands reversed. Working on releasing burdens. Working on not caring so much. And underneath we have the Four of Wands. It's your overall energy. You're focusing on that stability, that building, that foundation. And Nine of Swords is under that. Releasing the stress. I got a Knight of Cups in reverse underneath that. You may be wanting someone to come in here and offer this love to you. And you're not getting that communication, so some of you are having to just go in a different direction. Manifest something new, something different. I do see love as a forefront here. Let's get some clarifiers. I'm going to go and clarify this past Queen of Wands energy. That's Queen of Wands, yeah. Oh, we got conflict here with somebody. You could be hot-headed here, could be, you know, hot-tempered there. So either you're dealing with somebody that's like that, or you're dealing with multiple people that are clashing of the minds here. You may have certain things that you want to do and accomplish, but people could be interfering with that, you know, or you're feeling like that, you know. Let's get one more for that Five of Wands. Yeah, you have the Chariot. Again, I feel like you have this drive and you're wanting to move forward here. For male Capricorns, you could have some competition here for someone wanting to move forward here. You could have competition in whatever it is you're trying to do. If it's a profession, if it's a hobby, you may have a lot of competition in that, and that's kind of creating an imbalance here. This was in reverse. So, you know, your Chariot here is in reverse. I think you're figuring it out, but maybe you're just, and then in the present, with you being in this confusion, the Seven of Cups and the Magician, maybe you're not really sure what you need to invest your time in. Let's look at this. Let's clarify this Seven of Cups, Magician energy here. Got a card, went sideways. Ace of Cups. What makes you happy? Again, the Ace of Cups is showing up again. What is going to fulfill you? Love, work, whatever it is. What fulfills you, Capricorn? What is it? I think you're just trying to find your happiness, your self-love. Yeah, there's the Fool again. Needing to start all over with something. Basically, you know, I'm not saying necessarily you having to just leave everything behind, but having a clean slate. It's taking the risk here to go after something else. It may be scary, but it's going to make you happy in the long run, but you're scared about it. It could be having to leave somebody behind that's holding you back. Something behind. Doesn't even have to be that even. What is below you here? What do you need to focus on? Again, with the Fool. What is this Fool energy that you need to focus on? Yeah, wish fulfillment. Again, the Magician again. Manifesting your happiness. Going after your happiness. Going after that. Excuse me. Now, you could have somebody coming in. Offering you this wish fulfillment. They're taking this leap. Someone with Aries in their chart. Strong Aries in their chart. I mean, that's double Aries right there. Twice in a row I have the Fool and the Magician twice. You could have strong Aries in your chart, or it's just, again, you are manifesting what you desire here, what you want. That's, you're very focused on that. Seven of Wands. Your strength. You got the Two of Wands here coming through. What is this Seven of Wands for Capricorn? Do I have one that's backwards? I was like, I saw one that was backwards. Whoa, just like that. Yeah, King of Wands. Again. In this particular deck, it discusses how the Queen of Wands has more of a watery element, whereas the King of Wands is a little bit more rigid. So the Queen of Wands, she has that watery element. She can be a bit more flowy with certain things, bend a little bit more. The King of Wands, though, can be quite rigid, and you have that Seven of Wands with him. This could be who you're dealing with. This could be you. Vice versa, the energies. Ten of Cups is here. It is coming out in reverse. Fighting for that Ten of Cups. I'm going to get one more for that dude with that Ten of Cups there. Why is the Ten of Cups with the King of Wands? This could be who you're dealing with. Just throwing out this here. You could be dealing with a King of Wands here who's trying to make a decision as to where he wants to go. Where is his happiness? My male Capricorns, my masculine Capricorns that are watching this, you're coming up as this King of Wands. You want your Ten of Cups. You want your happiness. You want to offer this love to somebody, but there may be competition with this Queen of Wands. So you're like moving forward, you're starting over, you're doing what you got to do, but you may still feel a bit of a pull here as to what you do. Females, you may be defensive against this King of Wands, unsure. This person could be causing some kind of havoc in your life, just a little bit. You may be wanting to fight for this person too. Because you got that Page of Wands showing up there. It's like this inspirational message could come through from somebody. I just almost wonder, though, again, with this new beginning wanting to come through, you may just not want to deal with somebody anymore. What is this Ace of Cups in the near future? Yeah. Again, not wanting to deal with somebody. My Emperor in reverse is at the bottom. Because that Ten of Cups, again, that Ten of Cups came out in reverse. There was something not happy about this person that you're dealing with. Or some kind of situation where you just don't feel satisfied. And again, that Ace of Cups did come out in reverse with that Nine of Swords. So you needing to release this stress in order to have that happiness, something worrying you. Perhaps somebody has options. Again, I see somebody having options, male or female. They both look like they do. A fire sign, possibly. One more for this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Can you tell me about this Nine of Swords? Again, I think it's just releasing the stress here. Yeah, there he is again. Releasing control. Again, new beginnings, new beginnings. New beginnings coming through again. This could be who you're dealing with. This could be you just releasing the control here. I just see you just wanting something new in your life. You're just like, I just need something new. I need something nice. What is this Four of Swords coming through? Suggested approach. Why is resting a suggested approach here? Why is this Four of Swords here? Reflection. Taking a look at what you've invested your time into. You may be really anxious to leave it all behind, but the advice is telling you to just hold up a second. I know you want to go, but just take time to reflect. Don't jump too fast. Interesting. Interesting. What you need to know. What is this Page of Swords doing here? What does Capricorn need to know about this Page of Swords? Seven of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. It's amazing, all this new energy that's wanting to come through. It's just like, go, do. This new thing is coming in. This new thing is coming in. Take time for reflection. I feel like she's defending her worth here. She's defending what she stands for here. Voicing that opinion as well. Trying to get this point across. Look, I'm going to do me, whatever that is. I've got to do me. I've got to do me. That's what I feel like is coming through. Alright. Yeah. The Lovers here, we have the Star. Wishing and hoping for a divine counterpart. Yeah, you could be hoping for somebody from the past. Watching tarot, hoping for somebody. Healing from the past. Trying to choose what direction to go in here. Wanting to know the best direction to take. And again, the healing is coming through big. Could be an Aquarius, could be Pisces. You could be, like I said, some of you are wanting someone to reach out to you from the past. Some of you are trying to release the past. Trying to heal. Just wanting an uplifting love in your life. Just wanting balance in love. Why is the Ten of Wands here as the outcome? Strength. Why is strength here? Got the Ten of Wands. Why is strength here? Okay, we have a Knight of Cups. Why is he showing up in reverse? Does he need to be in reverse? Is he upright or in reverse? Five of Cups in reverse. Why is that here? Ace of Cups. Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to be in reverse. You have this offer coming in here. Or you're wanting to make an offer here to someone. You're wanting to get out of the cold with someone here. You're wanting someone to come in here and offer you this love. For some of you could be choosing this money over love. Dropping the burden of love. It could be too much of a weight. And needing the strength to just... And again, the newness is coming through the offer. Wanting to come out of the cold with something. You really, really have your eyes set on somebody here. Or you're wanting to heal your heart. A lot of times I'm seeing this as you're wanting to be able to walk around like this. With this cup full. And you're freely able to give it to whoever you want to give it to. Because you've healed here. You've embraced this new outlook on life of freedom and independence and fearlessness. Not afraid to take whatever new beginning comes your way. And I feel like you really want to do this here. I want to get one more for that Four of Swords and this Seven of Pentacles that was here. Yeah, Judgment is here. Again, that Page of Swords. And Ten of Wands is coming in through again. Needing to make the judgment call here. I really want to read something else about that Page of Swords because there's so many meanings to him. Just grabbing whatever I got real quick. Mind, body, and soul need to be properly activated in the dense material realm of the senses to form and manifest creation to its highest potential. The sword is rendered here useless. There needs to be a unification here of self. A coming together here, and you may feel just split. And like again, you were crossed by that Seven of Cups, so you may just be split into several different directions. And you're just feeling like, okay, what do I do? Where do I go? You're ready. You're ready for something new. You just can't decide what you want there. What is it? What do you want? You really want balance in yourself and in love and in life. Let's see what we get from the Ocean deck real quick. It's really good, though, overall for the reading, I would say. I feel like you're just, like, wanting to break out, you know? Just break out of this shell. Yeah, past lives is here. Compromise is here. There's so much going on in your head. You know, this could be past lessons that you're having to learn from here. And you have the compromise here. It's been a while since I read that one too. I try to not to read them all the time, but I think I might read a little bit of this one if I can find it. The child can become conscious only if the past has meditated. If in his past he has meditated enough, has created enough meditative energy to fight with the darkness that death brings. Wow, that's deep. One simply is lost in an oblivion, and then suddenly finds a new womb and forgets completely about the old body. There is a discontinuity. This darkness, this unconsciousness creates the discontinuity. The East has been working hard to penetrate these barriers, and 10,000 years' work has not been in vain. Everybody can penetrate to the past life or many past lives, but for that you have to go deeper into your meditation for two reasons. Unless you go deeper, you cannot find the door to another life. Secondly, you have to go deeper in meditation, because if you find the door to another life, a flood of events will come into the mind. It is hard enough to carry one life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like wow. What a Mercury retrograde. Let me read what it says real quick right over here on this, what the picture is describing. The hands of existence form the shape of a female genitals, the opening of the cosmic mother. Revealed within are the many images, faces from other times. While it might be entertaining to fantasize about famous past lives, it is just distraction. The real point is to see and understand the karmic patterns of our lives and their roots in an endless, repetitive cycle that traps us in unconscious behavior. The two rainbow lizards on either side representing knowing and not knowing. They are the guardians of unconscious, making sure that we are prepared for a vision that might otherwise be shattering. A glimpse into the eternity of our existence is a gift, and understanding the function of karma in our past lives is not something that can be grasped at will. This is a wake-up call. The events in your life are trying to show you a pattern as ancient as the journey of your own soul. Let's see if I can find compromise really quickly. It's not easy to find. Don't be clever, otherwise you will remain the same. You will not change. Half techniques on the path of love and half techniques on the path of meditation will create much confusion in you. They will not help. But to ask for help is against the ego, so you try to compromise. This compromise will be more dangerous. It will confuse you more because made out of confusion, it will create more confusion. So try to understand why you hanker for compromise. Sooner or later, you'll be able to understand that compromise is not going to help. And compromise may be a way of not going in either direction. Or it may be just a representation of your confusion. It will assert itself. Never repress anything. Be clear-cut about your situation. And if you are confused, remember that you are confused. This will be the first clear-cut thing about you, that you are confused. You have started on the journey. Dang. Again, there's just so much coming in at you. That's a lot. That is some deep stuff. Such a deep deck. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. Learning from the past here. Really going into this deep state here. Let's get you a few more here. Like I said, again, I usually don't read them, but it's been a while since I read these. It's a lot. Yeah, creativity and suppression. And this coming through next. Not suppressing these things that are going on, but opening yourself up here. I feel like you're going through an extreme awakening here. And yeah, it's I almost feel like just being open to everything that's coming in for you. I kind of want to read this creativity here. Again, I usually don't do this, but I'm feeling called to do so today. So from the alchemy of fire and water below to the divine light entering from above, the figure of this card is literally possessed by the creative force. Really, the experience of creativity in any entry into the mysterious technique, expertise, and knowledge are just tools. The key is to abandon oneself to energy that fuels the birth of all things. This energy has no form or structure, yet all the forms and structures come out of it. It makes no difference what particular form your creativity takes. It can be painting, singing, planting a garden, or making a meal. The important thing is to be open to what wants to be expressed through you. Remember that we don't possess our creations. They do not belong to us. True creativity arises from a union with the divine, with the mystical and the unknowable. Then it is both a joy for the Creator and a blessing to others. You have some really deep knowledge wanting to come out of you. Like if you've been, again, suppressing some kind of deep knowledge within yourself, the divine is asking you to connect with it so that way you can open up to it. Sometimes it takes a few to do this. One more card. Like again, I haven't been going into detail with these, but I am doing it today. I want to be fair and pull you one of these as well. What comes around? Here we have fates. Here we go again. Destiny is really involved in this. Big time. Big time. Really tapping into what you, not only what you want, but what is in alignment with yourself here. Let's see what the fates have to say. Yeah, again, we have the Mercury retrograde. It's like really, this is really a very strong retrograde reading. We see the past too. Here it is again, that situation, that person, this lesson that you have yet to learn, that you may spend a lifetime learning. It seems you need another cosmic reminder of something that needs to be cleared and mastered. Letting go is this moment's very important lesson for you to learn. We are not suggesting forgetting this lesson, because where's the wisdom in that? We are suggesting that you move on and learn and actively replace this experience with completely different versions of the same theme. Replace this experience with completely different versions. And again, you see this brand new energy coming through. Brand new stuff, like just clearing out the same old thing. This is a thing about repeating cycles. Repeating cycles. Maybe even how you're reacting to situations. Are you frustrated? Are you dealing with situations? Are you allowing certain people to keep re-entering your life? Are you stuck doing something you don't wish to do, but you're doing it anyway? This is some intense stuff, Cappies. And I'm a Capricorn, so I'm really interested to, and what I don't like is, I can only tell you so much during this reading, so I want to try and figure out a way to kind of be able to say notes after a reading, because some things will come to me after a while. That's how, I don't know if any of you ever done this, but that's how it works with me. Anyway, no more repeats. Trying something different. You must reconnect with the opportunities you have. Stay attached to old patterns. It will simply make them come back around. This is opportunity to try something different. You must reconnect with the opportunities you have. Staying attached to old patterns will simply make them come around again, like a thread being spun on a wheel. Learn and be released from this past of pattern that feels like unjust fate. You're feeling like a victim. That was a huge theme I saw for February too, was that we were needing to understand that the past pain and pleasure brought us to where we are today. To see how far you've come and how it was all part of this divine pattern here. But I'm going way over on time for y'all. I don't want to do this, but so this is looking really good. Again, though, you're in this. Try not to repeat the same pattern here. Again, I feel like the universe is pushing you to try something completely new, different approaches to certain situations here. So, but it looks really, really good here for you. It's looking really great. So, thank you for watching this reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I will talk to you guys later.